Ndugu wageni waalikwa, ni kwamba tayari mheshimiwa mgeni rasmi amekwisha asili, na yeye ataanza kwa kuzunguka katika tuseme mabanda ambayo yako pale leo katika uzinduzi wa Airpay Tanzania na pamoja na PPP portal. Kuna bendi wako hapo, na hiyo bendi ni ya taarab, lakini kupitia teknolojia hii mpya wataweza kufanya au nisiseme kwanza, wacha kwanza aje alafu tuone. So we have, ladies and gentlemen, our official guest of honor who's just arriving, as you can see on your screens. We are streaming live and direct on YouTube. All you have to do is search Airpay Tanzania, and you'll be able to see exactly what's going on. I'm informed that we have our guest of honor who has come through on behalf of His Excellency the President of Zanzibar and Chairman of the Revolutionary Council, Dr. Hussein Ali Mwinyi. And this is none other than Honorable Dr. Saada Mkuya Salum, Minister of State, President's Office, Finance and Planning. So basically, she's being taken through this amazing product and how exactly it works. She's accompanied by many delegates, many high-ranking officials from the Zanzibar Revolutionary Council. As you can see, there's a phone in her hand right there. Yes. And basically she is scanning. All right. She's going to an application. I can't see the details. But if I'm not mistaken, this is the technology whereby you can use a QR code, you can use a USSD, you can use a variety of methods to make payments very simply, very quickly, very cost efficiently. Hapo wanasema naweka tip. Tip iko shilingi ngapi? Kwa ajili ya bendi ya taarab ambao ndio wako nje wanapiga. Umeona Zeze iko pale, umeona Kanuni iko pale, umeona Udu iko pale. Hao ndio wataalamu. Anasindikizwa na waasisi wa kampuni ya Airpay. Kwa wale ambao hawaelewi, eti hii inaitwaje hii? Hamjui? Wewe nakana unajua. Inaitwaje hii?
Kikuba.
Kikuba? Kazi yake nini? Urembo eh? Haya jamani, kikuba, urembo huo. Umeona kuna QR code ile imekaa pembeni. mpaka Mheshimiwa Waziri atakuwa ni mzoefu wa kufanya malipo hayo. Ameshapendezeshwa na kikuba, anaweka amount tayari, imeisha hiyo chap chap. Sasa unashangaa hata kwa miamala midogo midogo ukienda kwa mama ntilie shilingi 1500 hii hapa chap. Lazima uwe na smartphone? Si lazima, lakini inakuja na faida nyingi sana ambazo tutapata kujua hapo baadaye. So many clever options, so much potential to create and reduce the gap of financial inclusion in the marginalized communities, those who have less income on average, those who live on a daily hustle. This is a game changer.
No, this is all payment come from all your normal payment. Inapita tu. Wewe unaambia choose Tigo Pesa. Unalipia Tigo Pesa. Muhimu yeye kuwa nayo. Sio wewe. Wewe unalipia mifumo yako ile ile. Yeye anayepokea ndo anakilenki kwenye simu. Get it? Kwa hiyo
as financial wealth managers, meaning that we teach the Wahala not only to do peer-to-peer transfers, but also to say, okay, do you have ZSSM? Through our POS, you can contribute to your ZSSM. So if you're a fisherman, you can contribute to your ZSSM. Or we can link you up through the QR code. Then the QR code disaggregates your money. You make 10,000 today, 1,000 goes towards savings for school, another 1,000 goes towards ZSSM, another 1,000 goes towards insurance, and so on and so forth.
For those who are delayed,
our Wi-Fi.
kuja hapa rather than kuanza kutengeneza na
Waziri akamuuliza kweli bwana, akamwambia kwa wewe tunakutana tunapouza madafu na kuona. Kwa hiyo tuseme kwamba we got the authentic business wajasiriamali wa Kiislamu. Bwana ndo kazi yake na yake hapa, na tunaomba sasa upate
sasa tuongezee kufanya valuation mirija unayo kwa sababu maisha yangu hapa sasa hivi siwezi kununua. Lakini anyway, unauza kiasi gani? Naomba nishikie. Unauza kiasi gani?
bei gani dafu?
Moja tu. Wapi umetoa dafu?
Somebody's at home, you can just share the QR in case you need clarification. The other way to do it is we can put a sound box here. Instead of the phone, you just have this QR and sound box. So whatever money comes in the sound box will say as
Honorable Dr. Saada Mkuya Salum, Minister of State, President's Office, Finance and Planning, Zanzibar, for this event representing His Excellency, the President of Zanzibar and Chairman of the Revolutionary Council, Dr. Hussein Ali Mwinyi. Honorable Zubair Ali Maulid, Speaker of the House of Representatives. Honorable Mgeni Hassan Juma, Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives. High Commissioner of India in Tanzania, Your Excellency Binaya Srikanta Pradhan. Honorable Mudrik Ramadan Soraga, Minister of State, President's Office, Labor, Economy and Investment. Honorable Minister of Business and Industrial Development, Omari Said Shaban. Honorable Idrissa Kitwana Mustafa, Regional Commissioner, Urban West Zanzibar. Honorable Principal Secretary, President's Office, Labor, Economic Affairs and Investment. Honorable Principal Secretaries, Honorable Regional Commissioners, distinguished members of the Zanzibar Securities Enforcement Agencies, Dr. Bill Kiwia, Zanzibar Commissioner for Partnership, PPP, Juma Burhani, MD, Zanzibar Economic Empowerment Agency, ZEA, Mr. Rajesh Junji Unwala, Chairman, Airpay India, Nal Junji Unwala, founder of Airpay India, co-founder, Airpay Tanzania, Ms. Yasmin Chali, religious leaders present, distinguished foreign dignitaries, members of the media fraternity, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, habari za asubuhi. Assalamu alaikum. Good morning. Welcome to the official launch of Airpay Tanzania and the PPP portal. Thank you so much for your patience. Mheshimiwa mgeni rasmi, tunashukuru sana kwa uwepo wako. Tumeona wakati unazunguka na tumeona malipo yakifanyika kwa njia ya tipping. Kuna vitu umepurchase pale kwa kutumia teknolojia hii mpya Tanzania. Na watu wakasema unanunuaje dafu kwa shilingi 1000? That's a new technology. Tunazungumzia digital inclusion, ujumuishwaji wa kidijitali hapa Zanzibar na Tanzania kwa ujumla wake. Na nilisema wazi kwamba huyu muuza madafu si gelesha, ni kweli anafanya kazi ya kuuza madafu. Yule Masai anayeuza sandals pale, ni kweli ni Masai ametokea Odonyo Sambu huko. So this is a real technology for real people, and this is an exciting time for Tanzania, exciting time for Zanzibar. Makofi tafadhali kwa Airpay Tanzania. Kabla ya yote, tumshukuru Mwenyezi Mungu kwa kutupa rehema, uwezo, pumzi ya kuwa hapa siku ya leo. Nilikuwa naomba kwa heshima na taadhima ni muombe imam wa Masjid Kilimani chini aje tafadhali atufungulie shughuli yetu kwa dua. Karibu sana.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله وحده، صلى الله وبارك وسلم على من لا نبي بعده. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وبارك على هذا النبي الأمين على آله وصحابته الغر الميامين. سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. baada ya kumshukuru Mwenyezi Mungu Subhanahu wa Ta'ala na kumtakia rehema Mtume Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Mheshimiwa mgeni rasmi, Waziri wa Fedha, mama yetu Mama Saada Mkuya, na waheshimiwa waalikwa mbalimbali mliohudhuria katika shughuli hii maalum ya uzinduzi wa Airpay Tanzania pamoja na PP Portal leo tarehe 25 Oktoba katika ukumbi huu wa Golden Tulip. Kawaida yetu mheshimiwa, kabla ya shughuli zetu huwa kwa ufunguzi wa dua, na hii dua ni kwa kutujalia yale ambayo tulioyapanga yaende kama tunavyotaka, na atupe nguvu zaidi na afya njema kama yeye Mwenyezi Mungu Subhanahu wa Ta'ala alivyosema katika aya ya 9 katika sura ya 9 aya ya 105, baada a'udhu billahi minash shaitani rrajim, wa qul i'malu fasayara Allahu 'amalakum wa rasuluhu wal mu'minun, nafanyeni kazi, basi mtakapofanya kazi kisawa sawa Mwenyezi Mungu Subhanahu wa Ta'ala ataziona au atayaona yale zile kazi zenu, wa rasuluhu, na mjumbe wake vile vile ataona, wal mu'minun, na wanaoamini vile vile wataona zile juhudi mnazozifanya. Kama kiangalia mheshimiwa rais wetu wa Zanzibar jinsi anavyofanya kazi, kila mmoja anaona, kila mmoja kazi anazozifanya anaziona yeye pamoja na wasaidizi wake. Kwa hiyo kikubwa zaidi tunamuomba Mwenyezi Mungu Subhanahu wa Ta'ala atuwafikishe katika haya ambayo kwamba tunayoyatenda, ili atujalie kheri katika mkusanyiko wetu huu. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Ilahi tuepushie kila baya na fitina, maradhi tuondoshe yajayo kila aina, mahabbani ututie kwa wakongwe na vijana, tumche Mungu sana ya rabbal alamin. Ilahi utudiriki, utupe tuyapendayo kama maradhi na dhiki, tuepushe mambo hayo, neema nyingi na taufiki tujazie kwa makilo utakalo Mola huwa bila dakika kutimu, mazito na mahasimu tuepushie Allahu. Ilahi tunakuomba tujalie kila la kheri katika nchi yetu, hususan mheshimiwa rais wetu wa Zanzibar Dr. Hussein Al-Hassan Mwinyi, yeye na wasaidizi wake, wape nguvu na afya njema, waweze kutuongoza kwa salama na amani, na atuzidishie amani katika nchi yetu. Vile vile tunamwombea dua mheshimiwa mama yetu Mama Samia Suluhu Hassan, rais wa Jamhuri ya Muungano wa Tanzania, naye Mwenyezi Mungu Subhanahu wa Ta'ala ampe afya njema, aweze kutuongoza kwa salama na amani, na yeye pamoja na wasaidizi wake, na inshallah kwa baraka ya Mtume sallallahu alaihi wasallam kila la kheri Mwenyezi Mungu amjalie na amwepushie na kila la shari birahmatika ya arhamar rahimin. Sallallahu ala nabiyyika Muhammadin nabiyil ummi wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wasallam. Assalamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Jazakumullahu khair.
Asante sana Sheikh Sharif Muhidini. Baada ya kukabidhi shughuli yetu kwa Mwenyezi Mungu, niko naomba kwa heshima, taadhima, kila safari ina mwanzo wake. Kwa ajili ya faida ya wageni nitakuwa nachanganya lugha hapa na pale. So I'll be mixing languages for the sake of our guests who've come all the way from India to be with us for this momentous occasion. I would like to use this opportunity to please welcome none other than co-founder of Airpay Tanzania. Please welcome kwa makofi Miss Yasmin Chali. Karibu.
Honorable Dr. Sada Mkuya, Minister of State, President's Office, Finance and Planning, representing His Excellency, the President of Zanzibar, and the Chairman of the Revolutionary Council, Dr. Hussein Ali Hassan Mwinyi, distinguished dignitaries, partners, and friends, all protocols observed. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala barakatuh. It is with immense pleasure and profound gratitude that I stand before you today as the co-founder of Airpay Tanzania, as we embark on a significant journey marked by the launch of Airpay in the enchanting land of Zanzibar. Zanzibar, with its rich history and vibrant culture, holds a special place in our hearts. Today, as we introduce Airpay to this beautiful island, we're not merely establishing a digital financial platform. We're becoming part of a community, a tapestry woven with the dreams and aspiration of the people of Zanzibar. We have always been driven by a vision of financial inclusion and empowerment. In the digital age, financial services should not be confined to a privileged few, but should be accessible to everyone, from bustling streets of Sontown to the serene white sands of Pemba. With Airpay Tanzania, we aim to bridge gaps, empower businesses, and facilitate seamless financial transactions that transcend geographical boundaries. In my lifetime, I have seen a paper postcard being physically mailed to being faxed, to being emailed, to becoming an instant message, a text message, and now a video clip. The aim is to break all barriers and make the process instant, seamless, and secure. Zanzibar has been among the first in Africa to embrace new technologies, and now it opens its arms to the digital future of a cashless society. This launch is a testament to the harmony between tradition and innovation, and we're honored to be a part of this story. In the spirit of partnership, we're thrilled to indulge in President Mwinyi's visionary leadership that has paved the way for a digital renaissance. His commitment to progress, innovation, and the well-being of the people in Zanzibar, it is truly inspiring to all of us. We look forward to working hand in hand to make Zanzibar a shining example of digital transformation. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, allow me to welcome to the stage the founder of Airpay, a visionary leader who has played a pivotal role in shaping the future of digital finance, not just in India, but across all borders. His passion, dedication, and commitment to innovation has brought us to this moment. Without further ado, let me warmly welcome the founder and CEO of Airpay India, Mr. Kunal Junjwala, to address us and share his insights into this exciting new chapter in our collective journey. Thank you, and let the digital transformation of Zanzibar begin. Karibu sana.
Purchase your tracks today.
First of all, good morning, and I apologize if my pronunciations are incorrect. I'm just starting to learn Swahili, so please, I apologize for it right out of the gate. Honorable Dr. Sada Mukuya, Minister of State, President's Office, Finance and Planning, representing the President of Zanzibar and the Chairman of the Revolutionary Council, Dr. Hussein Muwini, Honorable Ministers, His Excellency High Commissioner of India, Mr. Pradhan, distinguished dignitaries, partners, friends, colleagues, and my family. Ladies and gentlemen, greetings to all of you, and thank you for joining us today, this early morning, on this remarkable occasion. I'm honored to address you and launch a partnership that holds promise of a significant impact, not only on Zanzibar, but the broader African continent. Today, we at Airpay stand before you as privileged partners and advisors with a clear mission in mind: to be the catalyst for a digital revolution that will drive economic growth and empowerment for all, especially the common person. Our commitment is rooted in trust, respect, dignity, and equality, ensuring that every individual in Zanzibar benefits from this transformative journey. Together, we embark on a new chapter in the history of our countries, together for development. Zanzibar's Development Vision 2050 vision statement reflects the incredible foresight of the government of Zanzibar to tap into its people's aspirations and future needs. We are here to align with this vision and bring it to life through this partnership. Zanzibar is at the forefront of Africa's digital revolution. is our chosen destination, and we consider it a privilege to bring our cutting-edge technology and provide a robust financial services platform. Our vision is to make financial transactions as accessible, trustworthy as cash, reaching every corner of Africa, touching everybody's life. With Airpay Wakala, we're not merely creating micro-entrepreneurs, we're establishing a stable source of income for the underserved communities through accessible and affordable digital financial services. We are unwavering in our commitment to the prosperity of the common Zanzibarian, aiming to help build wealth and fostering financial compliance by reducing transaction complexity. One of our core principles is to offer the common Zanzibarian access to formal financial services, building trust in transactions through transparency and technology. We're dedicated to provide reliable and dependable technology solutions that simplifies digital payments. So it's a strong replacement or a trustworthy replacement for cash. Airpay Academy represents our investment in the local community's future. It is designed to develop local skills, boost entrepreneurship, and create employment opportunities, ensuring that people of Zanzibar have the necessary tools to thrive in the digital economy. We're here to become an integral part of your life and your family, a true partner in your journey of success. Our journey at Airpay started 12 years ago, rooted in the belief that inclusion is the key to growth. With a mission to go from local to global, we've empowered merchants and micro-entrepreneurs, extending financial inclusion through last-mile connectivity. Beyond India, we have expanded our presence in the UAE and 4 other African countries, with the ambitious plans to be in 12 other nations by end of this year. Our trusted platform has facilitated transactions worth billions of dollars, transforming lives of over 5 million business owners, serving an astonishing 60 million consumers on a daily basis. I want to reaffirm our commitment to jumpstart Zanzibar's digital transformation that will empower the common Zanzibarian with financial services which until now has been beyond reach. I'm confident that together we will create a brighter future for Zanzibar, where opportunity and prosperity is within everyone's grasp. I would like to thank His Excellency, President of Revolutionary Government of Zanzibar, his leadership and his team for making this partnership possible. This journey has just begun, and Zanzibar was our first port of call and our new home. I'm here with my senior team, my entire family, to show them our new home and introduce them to our new family. We thank you for your attention and eagerly anticipate embarking on this transformative journey with you. Thank you very much.
Makofi tena tafadhali kwa muasisi wa Airpay mtokea India. Nitagusia kidogo tu alichogusa. Lengo la teknolojia hii ni kumfikia mtu wa kawaida. Ukisikia last mile, huyo mtu ambaye kwa hali ya kawaida kuelekea benki, kuomba mkopo, kuomba msaada wa namna yoyote ile kifedha inakuwa ni ngumu. Lakini pia kwa jinsi Zanzibar inavyoendelea kwa sasa, ni the right partner. Yani ni mbia ambaye kwa kweli teknolojia hii itakuja kuflash zaidi, kukiwa na malengo ya kuelekea nchi zingine 12. Hajasema ni bara lipi, lakini lengo of course ni kurahisisha process ya malipo isiyo ni tabu. Sasa kumfikia yule Mzanzibari wa kawaida, kama vile huyu muuza madafu, umeenda kwenye kuangalia starehe pale ya muziki wa taarab, unataka kumtunza pale, lakini unamtunza kupitia simu tena kirahisi kabisa. Kwa hiyo tunaingia kwenye cashless society. Sasa baada ya kuongea founder wa Airpay Mr. Kunal Junji Hunwala, naomba nimkaribishe kwa heshima taadhima. Yeye ni Mheshimiwa Balozi High Commissioner of India to Tanzania. Your Excellency, karibu sana. Tumkaribishe Binaya Srikanta Pradhan.
Her Excellency Dr. Sada Mukkuya, Finance Minister, Government of Zanzibar, His Excellency Honorable Mudrik Ramadan Soraga, Minister for Investment, His Excellency Omar Said Saban, Minister of Trade, Principal Secretary, Commissioner for Public-Private Partnership, Consul General of India, the co-founders of Airpay Zanzibar, Ms. Yasmin Chali and Mr. Kunal Jhunjhunwala, other invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, Habarija Asubuhi, a very good morning. It's a great honor for me to be present here today at the launch of Airpay Zanzibar. When I, as an Indian representative, looks at Zanzibar, I look at it from a different perspective. It would not be incorrect to say that Zanzibar is the confluence of India and Africa, for not today, but for last 2000 years. The trade between India and Africa, India and East Africa was primarily happening through Zanzibar. The presence of Indian diaspora over last 200 years is again rooted through Zanzibar. So as I said, it's the confluence where India and Africa meet. And it's befitting that today we are having launching of a 21st century initiative in Zanzibar by an Indian enterprise. Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, I have spent more than 2 years now in your beautiful country. I have been visiting to this beautiful island nation for I think more than 12 times now. And I have observed the initiatives taken by the government of Zanzibar in terms of promoting digital technology, in terms of promoting digital economy, and making Zanzibar an innovation hub. Recently, as I remember, the President launched Zanzibar Digital Government Strategy. He also launched in few months back Human Resources and Payroll System, e-Office online employment system. So these digital reforms show the Zanzibar government's commitment to use information communication technology in developing the economy and simplifying the lives of the people of Zanzibar. I would give the example of another bold step taken by the government of Zanzibar under the leadership of His Excellency President Dr. Hussein Ali Muini. That is to set up the first offshore campus of world-renowned Indian Institute of Technology here in Pumba town. As we speak, the first batch of students for undergraduation and post-graduation are arriving in Zanzibar. They will pursue Bachelor of Science and MTech in Data Science and Artificial Intelligence, and the institutes would be inaugurated by His Excellency the President on 6th of November. So I can speak with confidence that while IIT Zanzibar will emerge as the most premier technical university in the continent, thank you, but simultaneously Zanzibar is also destined to emerge as a major hub of digital technology and innovation of entire African continent. Friends, digital technology, I don't think I have to speak about the value of digital technology in promoting governance, in bringing government closer to the citizens, and making government citizen friendly. But I'm sure Zanzibar it stands to benefit the by adopting a similar approach to digital public infrastructure like we have done in India in last few years. We have noticed that using this digital public infrastructure in India, the government has come closer to the citizens. The interaction between the government and the citizens has drastically improved. Last fortnight, we were present in India for the state visit of President of Tanzania, Her Excellency Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan. During the visit, I would say it was a historic visit. During the visit, we elevated our relationship between two nations to that of a strategic partnership. His Excellency Minister of Trade was present with us during the visit. And we saw 15 agreements being signed, primarily related to trade and business. In fact, one among them was the agreement for partnership for digital public infrastructure. That is going to provide a framework where companies like Airpay would operate and bring the two countries together. Furthermore, as chairperson of G20, the Prime Minister of India, His Excellency Narendra Modi, has made commitments to promote digital solutions and fostering international partnership with the friendly countries of the global south. In this context, Airpay partnership is going to help India and Zanzibar to work together to create robust digital ecosystem, to improve financial inclusion and foster stronger economic ties. I am happy that they are setting up Airpay Academy in Zanzibar. They are here to stay. As you can see from their plans of investment, plans of setting up a campus, that shows their commitment. At a personal note, you can see the entire family here. His father, a big businessman himself, the entire family is present here. That shows the commitment of the company to be present here with you in long term. In conclusion, I would say that adoption of digital technologies by Zanzibar would improve not only the well-being of people, but their relations with the government. In larger context, partners like Airpay will help to better connect the people and business communities of India and Zanzibar. I conclude by conveying my sincere gratitude to the government of Zanzibar and President His Excellency Dr. Hussein Ali Mwini for trusting an Indian enterprise in this important and noble initiative. I thank you all for your attention. Asante Nisana, thank you very much.
Makofi tena tafadhali kwa Mheshimiwa Balozi wa India Tanzania, Your Excellency Binaya Srikanta Pradhan. Thank you so much. Amegusia kwamba pamoja na kwamba amekaa muda mfupi tu kidogo Tanzania, miaka miwili, lakini tayari ameshakuja Zanzibar hata mara 12. Ameona jinsi uchumi unavyostawi chini ya uongozi mahiri wa Mheshimiwa Rais Dr. Hussein Ali Mwinyi, lakini vile vile hata jana usiku kuna kikao maalum ambapo kuna MOU, mikataba ya Memorandum of Understanding ambazo zilisainiwa takriban 15, na hata Waziri Mkuu wa India, Prime Minister Modi, ataweka mkono wake wa baraka na nia na madhumuni kwa ajili ya kuendeleza hasa wale ambao wako nje ya mifumo ya kawaida ya kifedha. Kwa hiyo Airpay Academy iko Tanzania, ndio alivyozungumza, na kama alivyosema awali, Airpay Academy ni yale mafunzo ya kumruhusu mtu aweze kujua jinsi ya kuwa na pesa, kuistawisha pesa, ili na yeye atamfundisha mtu mwingine. Makofi tena tafadhali kwa Airpay. Airpay oye. Kwa chai amna? Labda nirudie. Airpay oye. Zanzibar oye. Aya. Sasa ili kukamilisha zoezi nzima lazima kuna MOU, lazima kuna documents zinatiliwa saini, lakini kabla hapo ningependa sana kumkaribisha Director wa e-Government, e-Gov Director, si mwingine, tumpigie makofi, Saidi Saif Saidi.
Minister of State, President Office, Finance and Planning, Zanzibar, Honorable Dr. Sada Mkuya Salum, ambaye pia anamwakilisha Mheshimiwa Rais wa Zanzibar na mwenyekiti wa Baraza la Mapinduzi, Minister of State, President Office, Labor, Economy and Investment in Zanzibar, Honorable Minister Mudrik Ramadhan Suraga, Commissioner, High Commissioner of India to Tanzania, His Excellency Binaya S. Pradhan, the Minister of Trade and Investment Development, Industrial Development, the other wengine wote walikuwepo meza kuu, all protocol observed, various leaders from the public and the private sectors who are here today. Assalamu alaikum. I want to say, first of all, today is a remarkable day because, first of all, we have three ministers that are really making Zanzibar a different. We have the minister from the finance and planning, leading the finance and planning. This is really powerful. Now we have a labor, economy, and investment. That is also powerful. And then we have a trade and industrial development. That is really powerful. These three ministers are really, want to say, being them here as a special today and being with the Airpay, it really makes a difference. So thank you very much for being here. Today marks a very important milestone in the digital transformation calendar in Zanzibar. Indeed, the Zanzibar e-Government Agency is in which I serve, whose team, together with other supporting government agencies, especially the Zanzibar Public and Private Partnership, PPP department, headed by the Commissioner, Dr. Bill Mrimakiwia, as well the Attorney General Office, have demonstrated that patriotism and common good supersedes personal interest when they went the extra mile to deliver on the success of this day. The Zanzibar e-Government Agency did adapt, as His Excellency High Commissioner mentioned before. We adopted a 5-year digital economy roadmap, and recently on the 29th of July, 2023, His Excellency President of Zanzibar inaugurated the digital government strategy, which started from 2023 to 2027, which is the 3-year, which is a clear instruction of Zanzibar e-Government Agency deliver a seamless 24/7 online access and payment of government service before end of December, which is this year, which is the end of November this year. His Excellency the President's vision of diversifying Zanzibar economy and focusing more on enhancing our local production capabilities, thus creating a job opportunity while increasing direct foreign income through exports, has only deepened our mission to position innovation and the digital economy at the heart of the new normal. Going forward, we see the creation of more job opportunities coming by way of reducing the shadow economy, currently representing about 47% of the United Republic of Tanzania GDP, with an estimated of 84 billion US dollars ticket value. The need to structure innovative partnerships and financing Zanzibar infrastructure cannot be emphasized further. Our over-dependency on traditional funding methods and models has slackened the achievement of Zanzibar transformation agenda. And you have since taken a position as the regulatory agency and an oversight authority. Going forward, I personally think that all major ICT infrastructure, the public-private partnership framework, and that's the reason we are honored today as we put pen to paper on this step of signing this MOU, is that the leadership of Airpay and its support associates, particularly those from the India government, will go to the journal of history of having taken a bold step to join the revolutionary government of Zanzibar in supporting a Zanzibari priority in the Zanzibari way of doing things. We are indeed indebted for this courage decision, and we do not take this gesture any lightly. As we get into a runway of the Zanzibar digital economy transformation journey. The execution of this MOU today commemorates commitment on the part of Airpay and its support associated to deliver the key pillars to the digital transformation infrastructure, such will include design, implement, and support a modern state-of-the-art center with the capacity to support our Pan-African digital transformation agenda. Hapa nilikuwa ninasema tu kwa wenzetu wote ni kwamba katika mambo ambayo Airpay wanakuja kushirikiana na sisi, ambapo itatupa nguvu ile dream ya Zanzibar kuwa ni center of excellence, kwamba the rest of Africa waweze kujifunza. One of them is to have a state-of-the-art data center. Na wenzetu wa Airpay tumekuzungumza ili pamoja na wapo 100% katika kukubaliana na sisi kama kuipeleka Zanzibar mbele zaidi. Nyingine, the second one is the reduction of the shadow economy in Zanzibar by powering the re-engineering of Zanzibar government payment gateway, which is the Zanmalipo, through Airpay cashless digital payment stack, from digital wallets to digital billing, all the way into national payment switching and neo-bank or digital banking capabilities. This is part of the transformation from cash to cashless. The third one, deepening the Zanzibar financial inclusion and financial freedom, as it has been mentioned before, initiative through a mix of technology, experience, manpower, and incentive towards powering the transition and the growth of the small, micro, and medium enterprises, which is at the heart of His Excellency, the President of Zanzibar, Dr. Hussein Ali Mwinyi. Another one is fostering the establishment of online markets and enabling the rise of new employment opportunities through we call Shahia strategy. What this means is the lowest local government level. We want to untap. I want to say is this is the journey, and this is a great opportunity for the Airpay leadership to see them. They are working with us in this particular journey, which is very important for Zanzibar. I want to thank our leadership, our honorable ministers who are fully supporting this effort, and I know we will make this as a success journey. With all these few remarks, once again, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank everyone who took their time to attend this auspicious event. Thank you very much, and may Allah bless you and give you good health, if not for anything, but to witness the rebirth of the new Zanzibar. Thank you very much.
Makofi tafadhali kwa e-government agency Zanzibar director. Asante sana Said Saif Saidi. Hapa naomba tujue kwamba digital inclusion lazima inamaanisha ya kwamba unamuempower, unampa uwezo kiuchumi yule mtu wa kawaida. Nimkaribishe Zanzibar Economic Empowerment Agency Director. Please welcome Mr. Juma Burhani. Karibu sana. Makofi kwa tafadhali.
Mheshimiwa Waziri wa Nchi, Afisa Rais, Fedha na Mipango, Dr. Saada Mkuya, Mheshimiwa Waziri, Afisa Rais, Kazi, Uchumi na Uwekezaji, Mudrik Ramadhan Soraga, Mheshimiwa Waziri wa Biashara, Mheshimiwa Omar Said Shaban, Katibu Mkuu, Afisa Rais, Kazi, Uchumi na Uwekezaji, Dr. Habiba, Kamishna wa PPP, Dr. Bill Kiwia, Balozi wa India, Tanzania, His Excellency Binaya Sikankara, Founder wa Airpay, Mr. Kumal, co-founder dadangu Yasmin. Assalamu alaikum. Mheshimiwa mgeni rasmi, kawaida ya sisi wakala wawezeshaji wananchi huwa tunasalimiana kwa salamu ya tofauti kidogo. Kwa naomba uniruhusu kwa leo nisalimie kwa salamu hiyo. Naomba niwasalimu kwa jina la ZEA, nijibu uwezeshaji uendelee. Na wasalimu kwa jina la ZEA. Kuna sauti hazitoki. Na wasalimu kwa jina la ZEA. Asanteni sana. Naomba niungane na wenzangu kwa kumshukuru Mwenyezi Mungu kwa kutujalia kuwa na afya njema na kuwa pamoja nasi katika leo hii, siku hii adhimu ya uzinduzi wa Airpay pamoja na PPP portal. Lakini pili, nimshukuru sana mgeni rasmi kwa kuwa nasi na kuhakikisha mahafali haya yanafanikiwa. Lakini tatu, ningependa kumshukuru sana kakaangu Dr. Bill Kiwia kwa kuweza kuwaleta Airpay na kuweza sisi kama wakala kushirikiana nao ili kuwawezesha wajasiriamali na kuweza kupata service za malipo kupitia Airpay. Mheshimiwa wakala wawezeshaji wananchi kiuchumi, kama unavyojua, taasisi hii imezinduliwa rasmi mwaka jana 2022 na hivi karibuni tu tumetimiza mwaka mmoja wa kazi za wakala, na wakala imekuwa zaidi champion katika kuhakikishia wajasiriamali wanapata mitaji na mikopo, lakini wanaunganishwa na masoko, lakini pia wanapewa mafunzo, yani capacity building, na kubwa zaidi ni kuwarahisishia miundombinu ya kibiashara. Hii leo tutakwenda kutia mkataba pamoja na Airpay na tunakwenda kweli kutengeneza digital transformation. Digital transformation hii itawezesha wajasiriamali kuweza kupokea malipo na lakini zaidi kufikia lile lengo la financial inclusion kwa wote. Wakala imepata chance kubwa hii ya kuingia mkataba huu. Tutakuwa tuna uwezo wa kuwapatia sasa wajasiriamali QR code kama ulivyokuwa umepita kule, unawatunza tarab kwa kutumia QR code, lakini tutakwenda zaidi ya hapo kuwa na POS machine kwa wale ambao wamekuwa, ili kuweza kupokea malipo katika channel tofauti, yani omni channel payment service. Pia Mheshimiwa mgeni rasmi, hatutoishia hapo tu kwamba wanahitaji kupata malipo, lakini sio tu malipo, lakini mjasiriamali atakuwa na uwezo wa kupata kuwa kama ni wakala wa kama Tigo na hizi MNOs nyingine, kwa sababu yeye atakuwa na uwezo wa kupokea fedha kidijitali. Anapotokea mtu mwingine mwenye cash, anaweza akaipokea na akaituma tena. Kwa hiyo kwenye hiyo system mjasiriamali atapata extra business ya kuweza yeye kuuza au kupata commission kwenye ile transaction ambayo anayofanya. Hii ni jambo kubwa sana kwa wajasiriamali, lakini pia kuweza kucontrol suala la uchumi, inflation. Currently unaweza ukakuta jambo dogo tu la kwamba mjasiriamali unakwenda kununua dafu, unampa mjasiriamali 10,000 lakini anashindwa kuwa na change. Kwa hiyo either atakosa au anashindwa kukosa ile biashara, au unasababishia kwa mfano biashara yenye ya 700 anakosa kuwa na 200, anaisababishia biashara ile kukua kwenye 1000. Kiuchumi anatengeneza inflation kwenye ile product. Kwa hiyo hii digital transformation itakwenda kupunguza matatizo ya inflation vile vile. Lakini kama serikali tutaweza kuwasaidia wajasiriamali sasa kuwa bankable, kwa sababu tutakuwa tuna uwezo wa kuona sales zao na kuweza kutengeneza balance sheet na mambo mengine ya finance. Kwa hii niwashukuru sana Airpay, niwashukuru sana co-founders na founder kwa kukubali kuja sasa leo tutakuwa na hafla hiyo ya utiaji saini ya makubaliano yani MOU, na hivyo tutakuwa sasa tuna uwezo ZEA ya kutoa service sio tu zile za kawaida za kutoa mikopo na mambo mengine, lakini tuta extend service ya kuwapa hizo POS na QR code. Kipekee vile vile nimshukuru Dr. Bill Kiwia. Hii tutakwenda vile vile kwenda kutengeneza mradi mwingine ambao tunategemea tutauita 1D 1F, yani one district one factory, kwa wale ambao watakuwa au community PPP, ili kuweza kusaidia wajasiriamali ambao hawatoweza kumigrate kutoka sehemu moja na nyingine, na hivyo kuwapatia kazi katika area zao husika. Lakini naomba vile vile nishukuru wizara yangu ya Afisi ya Rais, Kazi, Uchumi na Uwekezaji kwa kuwa pamoja katika kila hatua tunayokwenda upande wa ZEA, lakini vile vile kama wizara tumekuwa tunafanya kazi kwa pamoja na tuna drive ya pamoja kuhakikisha service, kuhakikisha maendeleo ndani ya nchi yanapatikana kwa ukubwa wake. Kwa haya machache niwashukuru sana kwa kunisikiliza na asanteni sana. Mheshimiwa, nimezungumza kwa Kiswahili kwa sababu audience yangu ingependa zaidi kusikia yale ambayo tunaingia mkataba, kwa sababu audience yangu ni wajasiriamali, na hivyo nimebidi nizungumze kwa Kiswahili. But in a nutshell, I would like to speak about the MOU to the English speaker, that we are going to enter into an MOU. Zanzibar Economic Empowerment Agency will enter an MOU with Airpay regarding the provision of omni payment service, but also providing a solution in digital platform, as well as giving out a different solution in digital platforms where the SME is concerned. So in a nutshell, I would like to inform the speaking English speaker that the aim of this MOU is to empower more the SME and providing the omni-channel payment service. Thank you very much for listening.
Katika mabadiliko ya teknolojia ambayo ndio msingi wa kukuza.
Let's hear it one more time please. For Zanzibar Economic Empowerment Agency, Director Juma Burhan Mohamed. Asante sana.
Ambao unaonyesha fungu zima la bajeti ya serikali pamoja na mgawanyo wa mawizara na taasisi katika mpango.
Ladies and gentlemen, we did say it's the launch of Airpay Tanzania, but it's also the launch of PPP Portal. What is this? What does it mean? I'd like to request you to have your attention towards the screens as we give a little bit of insight before I officially welcome the Commissioner for ZPPPD.
Investors Portal, and this is how you can join to Investors Portal. First step, enter to www.zppp.go.tz. Sign up to the portal and fill the information below. On the dashboard, there is registration, application, bill, tender, and data room. On the registration, personal information and save, company information, save, investment experience, save, investment preference, save, and financial information. On the application, the following information has to be filled: unsolicited proposal submission, letter of intent submitted, then track the project into the dashboard. And now you are successfully joined PPP Department Investors Portal. You are welcome. Welcome to Zanzibar PPP.
ZPPPD, yani unamtoa mtu wakati mtu ambaye anakuambia sasa sikiliza, mimi ndio namfahamu vizuri, wewe nimalizane na
ya mapato, san malipo, HR, payroll na kadhalika. Ndugu zangu, miongoni mwa hatua za mfumo huu wa kitaifa wa Bamas ni exchequer, uingizwaji wa fedha.
Your Excellency Honorable Dr. Sada Mkuya Salum, our guest of honor for from the Ministry of State, President Office, Finance and Planning for Zanzibar. For this event, you are representing His Excellency President of Zanzibar and Chairman of the Revolutionary Council, Dr. Hussein Ali Mwinyi. Your Excellency, Honorable Minister Mudrik Ramadan Soraga, Minister of State, President's Office, Labor, Economic Affairs and Investment. Honorable Minister Omar Shaban, Minister for Trade and Investment for the Revolutionary Government of Zanzibar. Honorable High Commission, Mr. Inaya Pradhan, I hope I pronounced properly. Honorable Principal Secretary from the President's Office, Labor, Economic Affairs and Investment, Dr. Habiba. Honorable Principal Secretaries who are present here, Honorable Regional Commissioners, distinguished members of the Zanzibar Security Enforcement Agencies, Mr. Rajesh Junjuwala, I hope I pronounced properly, Chairman of Airpay India, Mr. Kunal, UK, founder of Airpay India, and Ms. Yasmin Chali, who is the co-founder of other distinguished foreign dignitaries, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, members of the media. Assalamu alaikum. Nawasalimu kwa jina la Jamhuri ya Muungano wa Tanzania. While I was coming here, I was asking myself, should I speak in English or in Swahili? But I guess I will speak in English, and then towards the end, I will translate it in brief, so that everyone will know what PPP stands for and what we are actually offering to the public. First and foremost, I would like to send my sincere gratitude to the Almighty Allah for enabling us to be here today. And I would like to thank also His Excellency President of Zanzibar, Dr. Hussein Ali Mwinyi, for entrusting us with this responsibility and for his guidance in several time across a number of issues. I would like also to thank Airpay. Our colleagues are, I would say, the right partner. Here in Zanzibar, we have big dreams, and dreams we need the right partners. So I believe Airpay, with this kind of approach, we are going to achieve whatever we are having in our plans. I would like to say one thing. Most of our previous speakers, even Kunal, doesn't know that Airpay is the first company, which is a mobile network operator as well as a fintech, to have a region in Zanzibar, in Tanzania, and particularly in Zanzibar. This is a milestone. Why? Because if you look at other MNOs like Vodacom, and if you go to Airtel, if you go to the rest, they have regional office in the other parts. For example, Vodafone, their regional office is in South Africa. Airtel, their regional office is in Nairobi, Kenya. MasterCard, their regional office is in Nairobi, Kenya. Visa, their regional office is in Nairobi, Kenya. So this is the first company to have a regional office in Zanzibar. I guess we should close ourselves. Thank you very much. I'm here to say a few words about our department. Our department, which is called Zanzibar Public and Private Partnership Department, is a coordinating department, and it was established under the Act in 2015, and its role is to coordinate a cross-cutting projects with a desire to engage the private sector. Why do we engage the private sector? Because previously, in our transformation, we thought that by doing ourselves, we might stretch our fiscal space. So we may need a private sector to come in and help us in terms of delivering the services to the public. So the PPP department was established under the PPP Act of 2015, and it has a number of milestones that were achieved. Similarly, also, PPP department was headed by previous commissioners. I would like to acknowledge the achievement, which is Dr. Rahma and Professor Hikmani, who were the commissioner before myself, and I commend for their wonderful effort. However, we must move on. So, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the PPP department has several key milestones. We have managed to mobilize 13 projects so far with a feasibility study. Some of these projects are actually being implemented by the government as we are speaking. For example, the construction of marketplaces in Manakoerekwe and Chuini, which are still ongoing at the moment. But we also have some pipeline projects which we expected to sign recently. For example, currently we have 4 projects with a value or with a total value of around $600 million, which we expect that if we sign this project, we will be able to solve some of the problems that we are facing in Zanzibar. In some of the videos, and especially after I finish this speech of mine, is that we have a project that is going to solve a problem of maritime transportation. This problem has been there in Zanzibar for over the past over the past century. And we expect, if we sign this contract, we'll be able to solve this problem. So we have projects that worth around $600 million which are in the pipeline as we are speaking. So let's come to the PPP portal. Your Excellency, the PPP portal is unique because the purpose of the PPP portal is, first of all, it will be the first PPP portal in Tanzania as we are speaking. Why? Because we will be able to provide service through digital space. And in the PPP portal, what we are going to do is basically we are going to offer those services that whenever a person shows up in our office, we are actually providing them. So in the PPP portal, we will be able to significantly reduce. Also, we will be able to have a greater visibility over the World Wide Web. This is vital because it will increase our visibility as a country, and it will be able to attract more investors who are interested in the partnership with the government. We have followed this from the examples of others who have succeeded. Because if you go, for example, in Bangladesh, they have the same kind of a portal. And this kind of a portal has no difference with the PPP portal that is in Bangladesh, India, Thailand, and Singapore. And as we have a dream of reaching Singapore level, I expect with our portal we will be able to reach such kind of milestone. Everything will be available online, from the regulations, from the guidance, as well as also receiving feedback from whatever application that has been submitted from the investors. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, PPP portal will also assist the government, since there will be a dashboard which not only PPP department will be able to receive information, but also our principal secretary who will also receive the similar kind of information as well. Not only that, also the minister and His Excellency, the President of Zanzibar. This is vital because it will help in ensuring acceleration in the implementation of the project and unlocking any challenges that will prevail. In the dashboard, we shall use PPP monitoring and evaluation tool, to highlight areas which we have succeeded, because you will have a green signal for projects that are progressing in a timely manner, yellow if the project is experiencing minor challenges, but also red if the project is facing a prospective deadlock. This is vital because we will also remove some of the complaint by investor that the decision-making process takes very long. Why? Because the PPP portal will help them to give them a feedback, and also it will increase our transparency level and also our reputation in the world arena. So the PPP portal was developed under the collaboration of ZPPPD and Airpay. As Airpay, as I said in the beginning, we in Zanzibar have big dreams. So we are looking for the right partner. And Airpay, with the grace of Kunal and Yasmin, they have volunteered to help us. To be honest, I'm very grateful and I thank them very much. With Airpay, I'm optimistic because there are a number of projects that are in the pipeline. Apart from our PPP portal, we are also seeing, or we are witnessing, the partnership between Zanzibar, IGAS. We are also witnessing a partnership between Zanzibar Economic Empowerment Authority. Both were coordinated and supervised by our department. And this, to us, is a milestone because these are some of the pipeline projects that we have in our strategy. We have around more than solve some of the problems that prevails within our community. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, despite all this success, challenges as well. And one of the greatest challenges that we face is that our current model of operation hinders our performance. However, we are asking, or we are requesting, to emulate a similar kind of model like in the mainland, whereby a PPP is a semi-autonomous, or, if preferable, with your preference, your Excellency, to be autonomous, if you allow us so. Why this is vital is because in order for us to be able to be innovative, in order for us to engage more often, we need to have that kind of independence so that we can speak with our development partners in different aspects. For example, with the World Bank, we have collaboration with some of the High Commissions, such as the British High Commission, but we are limited in terms of how we can engage them because we are under the ministry. Therefore, we urge, or we ask, to be considered in that aspect in the future so that we can be able to do more activities if it allows so. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we have a video over there that shows how strong partnerships are actually being forged. However, all of these things are as a result of our effort from our president, Dr. Hussein Ali Mwinyi. Why? Because he is a visionary leader, and his vision is what we are living into it. And therefore, whatever you see here as our achievement came as a result of the guidance of our president. Not only that, I would like also to thank my honorable minister, Honorable Mudrik Soraga. Our minister is exemplary for his leadership and his desire to see results and commitment. If I may, Your Excellency, I would like to share you with a secret. When I started with this Airpay, my honorable minister had a very limited understanding of fintech. But now he's an expert. Even I don't even reach his level. He's more expert and has more understanding of fintech. Sometimes I'm surprised by his versatility. I am honored to work with Honorable Minister, and we've been together in this project since inception until to date. He's an expert now. I call him an expert because he knows a lot of stuff on fintech. Sometimes I'm surprised, and I am privileged to work with him. I also thank my principal secretary for her support and advice. She is someone who is very well engaging, versatile, and also she is very helpful in whatever issues that we share in and work together. I would also like to thank members of my department. They are working with very limited resources, but honestly speaking, I am humbled to work with you guys. Also, I would like to thank Airpay for their support and assistance. This PPP portal has an estimated value of around $70,000 US, and Airpay have volunteered to do it without a charge. On that note, I would like to ask a round of applause for that, because it's something which is exemplary, to be honest. So I thank you, Airpay, for that support and assistance. And please, don't get tired with us. Whenever we have an issue, we will come again. So on that note, before I finish my speech, I would like to share with you a small video of what PPP portal is, so that you can see, and you can also see the number of pipeline projects. Example, because we have 13 of them, but we have shared only 2 of them. You can see these pipeline projects, and I would welcome any private sector, because as a PPP, I would like to say thank you and enjoy the video. Thank you very much.
Wakati nasubiria video, one more time please, for the ZPPP department head. Makofi tafadhali kwa Dr. Closer to the signing. Ukisikia memorandum of understanding, this is exactly what we have, and we have a standby team ready to move the tables and make sure documents are signed. Mwanasheria kabisa yuko tayari na documents zote husika. And if by any chance you've lost your keys, please come and see me. There will be a fine ya kujiunga na Airpay. So please come and see me. Having said that, whilst waiting for the video, please let me welcome kwa heshima taadhima. This is none other than the Principal Secretary, yes, Dr. Habiba Omar. Karibu sana to say a few words. Am I correct? Have some music, please. Music tafadhali.
Minister for Finance and Planning, Honorable Modric Ramadan Soraga, Minister for Labor, Economic Affairs and Investment, Honorable Minister Omar Shaban, Minister for Trade and Industrial Development, Airpay initiatives, and all delegates from India, other delegates from different organizations, private and public sectors. Assalamu alaikum. Let me start to thank Allah who gave us health to be here in this bar, and also to make Zanzibar to be the headquarters of the Airpay in March. And also taking this opportunity also to thank the PPP department for their coordination and cooperating with the Airpay in order to make this occasion to become true. And today we will we'll see the signing of 2 MOUs between the ZEA and IGAS, and all these initiatives made by the PPP department. And also they themselves, they have already relationship with the Airpay and having the PPP portal as explained by the PPP commissioner. I just want to encourage Airpay to invest more in Zanzibar, not only in this service for payment, but they can go further in other services, as we see in other countries, such as services for transportation, which are made digital. You can book a cab, a boda boda or bajaj using your phone, such as Uber in the mainland Dar es Salaam and Bolt. Maybe you can invest in this area also, or you can partner with the local investors to enable this movement, internal movement, using these services by using the digital form. So another service that was in my mind is delivery service. We see in other countries, there you can select, or you can choose a restaurant, you can choose a meal, you can pay, and then someone will deliver whenever you are. So these services are also needed in our country as well. And also, not only that, delivery services can be made also in delivering maybe your parcels. Let's say here in Zanzibar, our market, Darajani, or we call it Pindamgongo, is very small. You can buy and carry yourself, but let's say you are in Kariakoo, Dar es Salaam. You want to make shopping and buy a lot of things. So you can also use a digital service to book a cab or boda to carry some of the purchased items to your home while you are continuing shopping. So all these services are needed. Therefore, I'm encouraging you, Airpay, to come and invest more, either on yourself or by partnering with locals in order to enable digitalization, as we are expecting to become the digital hub. After saying this, I'm thanking you all for coming in this event, and thanking the Honorable Minister for his presenting here, as these Airpay services will enable Zanzibar or Tanzania now to meet the financial inclusion as we have arranged in different missions. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Principal Secretary, President's Office, Economic. Nashukuru sana Dr. Habiba Omar. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've been waiting for is finally here. We're going to have MOUs signed on the table you see right here on my right-hand side. And we'll have 3 separate signings. And we'll start off, Mheshimiwa mgeni rasmi, tutaanza na PPP portal, and then itafuata ya ZEA, and thereafter ya e-government agency. So what will happen is, of course, dhali kila taasisi na mwanasheria wake will make sure the documentation is correct, and of course thereafter, as soon as they sign, documents zitaonyeshwa front page lakini zitaonyeshwa kwa umma, and of course the brass band will do their thing. All right? Having said that, niukaribishe yule ambaye atasign kwa niaba ya ZPPPD. Please welcome again Dr. Bill Kiwia, and of course from Airpay, karibu sana. We'll be signing that off. Yes, this is happening right now. Karibu sana. Is there some music, please? Nandi kwa kabidhi kabisa Police Brass Band wasindikize shughuli hii ya kihistoria. Yeah. Naomba kwa heshima taadhima Principal Secretary from the President's Office, Dr. Habiba Omar, unaweza ni mshuhuda wa shughuli hii ambayo inaendelea sasa hivi, kunyanyua kwa heshima taadhima to witness this historic ceremony, and thereafter tutapiga picha pamoja, utaonyesha documents kabisa waziwazi. There you go. Later on kuna group photos zitakuwepo. Itakayofuata hapa ikishasainiwa na picha ikishapigwa kabisa, basi tutaenda moja kwa moja katika taasisi ya pili ambayo ni Zanzibar Economic Empowerment Agency, ambayo si mwingine MD Juma Burhan Mohamed, kina mwanasheria kutoka sehemu husika. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe we have the same. Makofi tafadhali, history in the signing. Makofi kwa mara nyingine tena. That's right, public-private partnership such as this, efficiency, feasibility, transparency. Nimkaribishe basi MD wa ZEA, Mr. Juma Burhani Mohamed. Anasaini na Airpay Tanzania. Huyu ni co-founder hapa Tanzania, kwa jina anaitwa Azmin Charlie. Huku wanajiandaa wahusika wa eGov. That's right, the eGov agency in Zanzibar. Director ajiandae, Bwana Saif Said, na mwanasheria husika kwa ajili ya mkataba wa 3 wa MOU. Ladies and gentlemen, tayari imesainiwa hiyo. Zanzibar Economic Empowerment Agency pamoja na Airpay Tanzania wamesign. Msisahau kuonyesha mkataba kwa mheshimiwa mgeni eGov Agency Zanzibar. Naomba mkurugenzi pale Saif Said pamoja na mwanasheria husika. Huku ukitazama kwenye screen kuna mambo fulani muhimu sana, amazing, ndivyo itakavyokuwa hii hub. That's right. Yep. Things are moving at very high speed. Tunasema vitu vinasogea kwa speed ya 5G. Makofi tena tafadhali jamani. This is the third signing. Makofi kwa mara nyingine tena. Mkataba wa 3 umesainiwa. Sasa ni rasmi. Memorandum of Understanding. Kinachofuata sasa ndio spidi ya mwendo kasi kabisa. Ladies and gentlemen, after witnessing all 3 signings of the MOU between Airpay Tanzania and the respective agencies, that's the ZPPPD, ZEA, as well as eGov agency, we are ready to move on. It gives me great pleasure at this point in time to say a few words and introduce our honorable guest of honor. Please welcome none other than the Minister of State from the President's Office, Labor, Economy, Kwake tafadhali kumheshimiwa Modric Ramadhan Soraga.
Your Excellency Dr. Saada Mkuya Salum, Minister from the President's Office responsible for Finance and Planning, Your Excellency Omar Said Shaban, Minister of Trade and Industrial Development, the Permanent Secretary from the Ministry of Labor, Economic Empowerment and Investment, Honorable High Commissioner of India to Tanzania, our distinguished investors, Mr. Kunal, the CEO of Airpay India, and Madam Jasmine, CEO of Airpay Tanzania. I would like to recognize the presence of our Commissioner for Public-Private Partnerships, our Permanent Secretary, Dr. Habiba, our government officials, directors, head of government agencies, members of the security and armed forces, without forgetting the distinguished parents of Mr. Kunal, the father and the mother, and Jasmine's father, who are present here. Makofi kwa wazee. It gives me great honor to be part of this historical occasion. Honorable Minister, we are truly grateful for your presence here, representing His Excellency the President. And we are profoundly grateful as well to our investors, Airpay, for their commitment and dedication that they have shown to come in and invest right here on our beautiful islands of Zanzibar. In all honesty, they could have been anywhere else, but they decided to invest right here on the islands. That speaks volumes in terms of the commitment, dedication, as well as the trust that they have shown to the government to say that we will leave the entire Airpay initiative is a means. What we are talking about here is financial inclusion. Provided that you have an existing framework and you set the environment where people can operate in a space that is transparent, that you always collect taxes. But we have to establish the right framework in order for the government to be able to do that. 70% of our population is not financially included. That is 1 in 7 Zanzibaris who are dealing in some sort of trade or SME. They do not have access to credit facilities. They do not have access to financial literacy. They do not have access to a banking institution. That is 1 in 7 individuals who, in one way or another, are contributing to the economy, but the government is not seeing the value for it. So if we, as a government, are serious about financial inclusion, then we have to start by looking at the broader framework of how we are bringing these people on board. So taxing is one thing, and this is the whole essence of having the academy. You want to provide financial aid, you want to provide education on how do I manage my business, how do I use this system. Once you have all of that, then you can come in and say, how do we get those taxes? And with this initiative that we have, we are going to broaden the tax base. The biggest question within the government is, how do we find new avenues for collecting taxes? And there are a lot out there. And we are very confident that Airpay, with their expertise, they've been doing this for a very long time. With their technology, they will be able to work hand in hand with the government to expand our revenue base. Zanzibar's economy is service driven. We have so many sectors in which there's a lot of leakage in terms of the tax revenue that was supposed to go into the government. Tourism is one prime example where we see a lot of services being offered in our different tourist attractions, but a lot of that money is not seen within the government revenue stream. So this agenda, in fact, is the Ministry's of Finance agenda. This has to have that ownership from them. Honorable Minister was telling me that we've left her out, but I want to be honest, but we have been going about this and informing your ministry to participate in a number of platforms where Airpay was initially introducing themselves and the plans that they have. We had the forum, the Digital Zanzibar for All forum, and some of the institutions that are under your ministry actually did attend that forum. So ZRA, I remember they were present, and they made a lot of contribution in terms of the dialogue and discussion that we had during that time. So I would like to further take this opportunity to thank Airpay, Jasmine, Kunal, and the entire Kunal family. The Central Bank of Tanzania, Airpay had to have an operating license in order for them to be able to do what they need to do. So I would really like to take this opportunity to thank the Central Bank for accelerating the process. Normally it takes at least a year or 2 years before you get a BOT license to operate for a P2P licensing. So we thank the central government for speeding up the process and making sure that we are moving things much faster than what we are used to. PPP, ZICA, EGAS, as well as the Zanzibar Economic Empowerment Agency, and as we have witnessed here, the signing, as well as government institutional ways of doing business, and always trying to find efficiency in the way we deliver services. So I want to commend all the CEOs, EGAS, ZEA, as well as PPP for accelerating this process and signing these MOUs today. Hongereni sana. With Airpay, we are hoping to establish Zanzibar as a center for finance. I think as an island economy, we have a unique position to be able to get that recognition, whether it's within the region or globally, as the financial center of the world. Airpay's presence would set the tone for that. Because of their marketability and international presence, it means other companies, other fintech companies will also have the confidence to come in on the islands. And if we are able to attract all these major tech companies, it means we are well on our way on this journey that we have established of creating a digital transformation right here on the islands. We have the Silicon Zanzibar initiative where we have more than 200 companies that are literally waiting for us to finalize the right policy framework in order for them to be able to set up shop here. So a lot of good things to come. This is a very exciting period to be on the island with the 8th phase government and the leadership of His Excellency the President, Dr. Hussein Mwinyi. We can clearly see that vision of where we want to go as an island when it comes to adopting ICT as a framework of adding value into our economy. We're expecting that all of these sectors, from the informal sector, we have seen madafu, muuza miwa, mtoa huduma ya kuosha magari, all of these guys are part of the economy. They are providing services. They are collecting revenue. We want to see that all of these guys are now included, that they are valued, that they are considered, that they are able to generate a cash flow, that they can use that information if they want to access a loan, if they want to go to some financial institution, and Airpay's structure allows for that. And this is the most critical aspect. Most of our SMEs, we're saying, are unbankable at the moment because we are not seeing any sort of transaction document. But with Airpay system, we are able to generate that, and then we can be able to determine whether this individual is bankable or not, how their business is going, and provide consultancy so that they can improve on their businesses. The Honorable Ambassador touched base on the ITT Madrasa, which is one of the top institutes coming out of India and globally, with its headquarters here on the islands. And so I would really like to take this opportunity also to commend Her Excellency Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan, who recently conducted a state visit in India, where now we have revised our relation and have defined it as a strategic relation between Tanzania and India. And there are only a handful of countries that have that status. One of them is ours. So not everybody has that strategic relationship or partnership with India. And ITT Madrasa will provide the right backdrop in terms of now breeding the right ICT technicians to come in and take up all of these digital technology, innovative jobs that we hope to create right here on the island. I'm especially proud of the fact that we are generating a business within a business. Once you have an Airpay system, it means you can also be an Airpay wakala. And that doesn't mean that all these other wakala businesses are going to be extinguished. No, actually it's quite the opposite. Airpay can serve as an umbrella wakala. So if you're doing Tigo, if you're doing Zantel, if you're doing whatever, all of these through Airpay, you can still continue to provide that services as wakala. And if you are selling madafu, you can also become a wakala. So this is a huge opportunity, and I hope the Zanzibar Economic Empowerment Agency will take full advantage of what this this service has to offer. Guest of honor, this stage is yours, but I thought I provide a bit of a backdrop, background information of where we've come. The Honorable Commissioner had said that I'm an expert in this field. I take the compliment, thank you. But most importantly for us is the commitment and dedication from Airpay, which they have shown from day one of wanting to engage with the government in providing providing a space for our entrepreneurs to be included in the shoot of multimillionaires because of what we are establishing right here. So good things are to come, and we are really looking forward to seeing Airpay thrive and conduct its business here on the island. Without further ado, now I'd like to take this opportunity kwa heshima Mheshimiwa mgeni rasmi, nikualike ili uweze kuongea na hadhara hii. Asante sana.
Asanteni sana. Nilikuwa namuuliza hawa event director kwa sababu nafahamu sura yake, sijui, I don't know, but ninamjua, and I was asking him, where have I seen you? Alafu ananiambia jina lake, yet bado siku, lakini namemwona. Kumbe kwenye social media you are there, yani una vichekesho, standing comedy, si ndio? Hongera sana, thank you very much. Asante. Kumbe ni profession yako ni event director, si ndio? Oh, that's wonderful. Hongera sana. Asante. Honorable Mudrik Ramadhani Suraga, Minister of State, President's Office, Labor, Economic Affairs and Investment. Honorable Omar Said Shaban, Minister for Trade and Industrial Development. Your Excellency Binaya Srikanta Pradhan, High Commissioner of India to Tanzania, and distinguished Principal Secretary, President's Office, Labor, Economic Affairs and Investments, our directors, Director for E-Government of Zanzibar, Managing Director for Zanzibar Economic Empowerment Agency, but also our Director for Zanzibar Private Partnership Department, our distinguished delegates, our investor, Mr. Rajesh Jujunwala, Chairman, Airpay India. Thank you. We have Mr. Kunal Jujunwala, founder of Airpay India. We also have, I'm proud, co-founder Airpay Tanzania, Miss Yasmin Charlie. Hongera sana. Ukiwaona wanawake wako mbele namna kama hii, lazima ujivunie. Ninajua kwamba ume break ile ceiling. Hongera sana. Our distinguished ladies and gentlemen, habari ya mchana. I'm standing here this afternoon on behalf of His Excellency Dr. Hussein Ali Mwinyi, who really wanted to be here, but because of some other events that are ongoing, he actually asked me to represent him here, and he's really taking this opportunity. Of course, I have to take this opportunity on his behalf to welcome our esteemed delegates. I understand that there are some of them that are not Swahili speakers, but now, as long as you are in Africa, actually you have to know a word or two in Swahili. So I believe Rajesh, while investing in Tanzania, in particular in Zanzibar, I'm pretty sure our Airpay Academy could also have some portal for Swahili teachings. And so he's very much welcoming you to Zanzibar, and he believes that you have taken some of your precious time to visit Zanzibar, and his sincere hope that you have enjoyed your stay so far in Zanzibar, and you have taken everything that Zanzibar has to offer. And as you might understand that for the last 3 years, our revolutionary government of Zanzibar has embarked on a journey to improve on the business environment, as well as expanding investment opportunities through key policy driver, the Zanzibar blue economy. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, kama tunavyofahamu kwamba serikali ya mapinduzi ya Zanzibar inatekeleza uchumi wa bluu, yani kuvutia uwekezaji kwa kuweka mazingira mazuri, ikiwemo sera zetu, na tunaongozwa na sera yetu kuu, sera ya uchumi wa bluu, lakini vile vile tunaongozwa na vision yetu ya mwaka 2050 ambayo kwa pamoja tunatarajia nchi yetu ya Zanzibar kufikia katika 50. Lakini tukiona initiatives kama hizi zinaendelea, tunaamini kwamba Zanzibar itafikia uchumi wa kati wa juu kabla ya mwaka 2050. And on top of that, our country also desires to be a technology hub of East Africa in the next 3 years. I believe most of people do know that Zanzibar has been a pioneer of digital technological innovations in East Africa and Africa in general. Zanzibar is the very first country to have a color television station in the whole of Africa. But also Zanzibar was the very first country to have an electric powered pump by fuel in the Africa. But Zanzibar was a very first country to have an elevator in Africa. Zanzibar hapa sisi mambo mengi tumeanza. Ndio nchi ya kwanza kuwa na kituo cha televisheni ya rangi. Hii tunayoona leo imeanza Zanzibar katika Afrika, lakini vile vile Zanzibar ni nchi ya kwanza kuwa na lifti. Sasa hivi nadhani vijana wakiona lifti inakuwa kama ndio kitu cha maajabu. Actually nadhani sisi sote tulikuwa hatujazaliwa tayari Zanzibar imeshakuwa na lift. Kwa hiyo yote hayo yana translate kwa Zanzibar was ready even then kuwa ni nchi ambayo ingekuwa ni technological hub kwa sababu mambo mengi yamefanyika. And therefore Zanzibar is very ready because we have all the experience in this digital transformation, as well as adoption, as well as innovation. So your Airpay being here, your decision to be here, actually a decision, a very right decision, because we were ready back then, and we have the human capability, we have skills, what it takes to actually hub Airpay. So congratulations for your decision. Actually you have, if it was an arrow, you hit the point actually. Congratulations. Mention of cashless payment solutions that are offered in the market. And it is within the very right time that Zanzibar is taking initiative to embark on cashless economy. So Airpay is one of those efforts, and we would like to actually extend our gratitude again. And we just want to ensure you that you are going to have a very conducive environment here in Zanzibar to implement what it takes in order to facilitate businesses as well as economic transactions here in Zanzibar. Our digital transformation agenda involves also formalization of all services into digital platform. The government wants to ensure you that by 2025 we'll be able to capture majority of our financial transactions through digital means. This not only will help to increase revenue collection, but also to expand our tax base to ensure that the government has more capacity to deliver services to its people. I congratulate Airpay for initiatives to work with some government entities to help to improve their infrastructure, such as data infrastructure, as this, along with many others, will be vital in our journey towards technological transformation. Hapa lazima niweke wazi, sasa hivi tunazo solutions nyingi digitally, lakini popote pale ambapo mimi ninamuona MD wetu wa Eagers, ninajua kwamba portal hii au digital means hii iko salama kabisa. Kwa hivyo tuna rely kwako wewe, na tukikuona umeingia tunajua kwamba umeshafanya kazi yako vizuri, na tuna rely na wewe kuhakikisha kwamba hizo platforms zinakuwa salama. Na katika hatua hii nadhani tumekwenda hatua ya mbele zaidi, kwa sababu tumezoea IGAZ ni mtu wetu sisi kama serikali, kwamba always kwamba tunapokuwa na mifumo, na hiyo ndio custodian ambayo amepewa yeye kwa mujibu wa sheria, kwamba tunapokuwa mifumo yetu ya kiserikali kwamba yeye ndio anaisimamia. Tumemzoea sana MD wetu wa IGAZ kwenye Zanmalipo, yani yeye ndio ana facilitate hiyo, amefacilitate Zanmalipo. Lakini today tunaona kazi ya IGAZ vile vile ina expand, kwa sababu Airpay inatengeneza hata muunganiko baina ya sekta binafsi, kwa maana kwamba hata wafanya biashara wadogo, na vile vile tumeona vile vile huku tutakwenda vile vile kwa upande mwingine serikali, lakini tumeanzia huko. Kwa hiyo tunakushukuru, lakini kipekee naomba tumshukuru sana MD wetu wa wakala wa uwezeshaji wananchi kiuchumi. Katika utaratibu huu bila shaka tumekuzoea kwamba tunakutana nawe wakati wa kuestablish, tunakwenda katika hatua nyingine. Mikopo yetu tu haitokuwa ile ya kwenda kuhesabiana cash benki, lakini nataka kuhakikisha hata wajasiriamali wetu wanakuwa na fursa nzuri na wao kuwa wanafanya kazi kidijitali zaidi. Tunakushukuru sana kwa hatua hii, na vile vile tumekwenda kwenye hatua ya mbele zaidi. Tunamshukuru wa PPP kwa kweli umetumia fursa hii vile vile kutupa kuweza kutengeneza hata ile portal ambayo nakushukuru na nakupongeza, kwa sababu kama nilivyosema inakuwa ni portal yetu ya kwanza ya PPP ambayo itakuwa inafanya kazi. Na kwenye eneo hili kiukweli tumekuwa na changamoto kubwa sana, kwamba mtu anaweza akawa na idea, maana wengi utawakuta wako Wizara ya Fedha, wameshazoea sijui kama mtu anakuja kuwekeza na kuweka Wizara ya Fedha. Lakini tunakuwa tunawaelekeza na walikuwa sababu hawafahamu. Lakini kwa portal hii nadhani utaratibu sasa ni kuweza create awareness kwamba wadau wetu ambao ideas zipo, lakini where to put the ideas ndio inakuwa changamoto. Kwa hiyo sasa tutachukua, nadhani juhudi sasa ifanyike ili wadau wale wanaotaka kuwekeza kwa kushirikiana na serikali, kwa kushirikiana na umma, wawe wanapata taarifa sahihi katika kwa sababu mengi yamesemwa, na nataka tu kuconclude speech to develop some intervention mechanisms aimed at solving some of the challenges. Currently, we have some challenges, particularly that might need to be solved digitally. We have the Zanzibar Social Security Fund. We also have Zanzibar Insurance Corporation with our Zanzibar Revenue Authority, but we also have our state-owned bank, People's Bank of Zanzibar, that have been facing some challenges, particularly to penetrate into the digital market. Particularly on some instances, we are not really able to capture transaction through our tourism sector. You might probably be aware that many of the tourists, when they come here, they officially book into their accommodation into the hotel. But others do stay with us through Airbnb, for that instance. We have not been able to capture government taxes through some of the digital means. So Airpay might also consider in collaboration with the respective government institutions to solve some of these challenges that are currently facing our government. We believe with technology we'll be able to accelerate the growth of tourism through creating a cashless environment. We not only help to enhance potential new and latent revenue streams, but also will prevent loss of revenue from the economy. Further, it will accelerate the delivery of services and reduce the waiting time of such services. As I will, leo kwa mara ya kwanza katika kipindi cha miaka mingi na mimi nimetunza taarab. imekuwa facilitated, imetunza taarab. Yaani sasa hivi sasa hata wanaopiga taarab hawawezi tu kuwa wanasubiri sisi tukamate hizo noti. Najua na wengine ile noti inakuwa inakamatwa tu, yani inakupa, what can I say, inakupa kama ni vibe ya kuweza unajua inakama mpaka unamaliza, kumbe hakuna sababu. Kama mshiko huko kwenye simu unatunza tu kidijitali, tunatunza kidijitali. Lakini I was also able to, nimenunua kikuba changu kidijitali, lakini pamoja na dafu alafu nimemwezesha wifi yangu kupitia kwa Mheshimiwa Waziri wa Biashara, leo amenunuliwa viatu. Na kwa hivyo lazima niseme hapa dharani, mimi ndo nimewezesha, amenunuliwa viatu golden tulip. Kwa hiyo nadhani sasa tunakwenda katika level nyingine. Kwa hiyo mimi napenda tu urge wafanya biashara wadogo hususan kwamba kwa sasa kwanza hakuna sababu ya kupokea cash. Unakwenda unanunua samaki na pesa yako, alafu imekuwa saa nyingine hata wanazikataa kwa sababu zinachakaa sana. Wenzetu sasa hivi yani kwa mfano ukienda Marekani labda for that instance, yani ukiingia hotel kwanza, hata kama kutakuwa kuna maji unataka kununua, wanaanza kukushangaa kwamba unatoa dola yako 50 unaanza kununua. Hawa accept. Kwambia tu beta tunakutilia bili yako katika room yako. Cash yani sasa hivi inaanza kuondoka kwa kasi. Hata kwingine, hata dukani, yani unaanza kutoa dola 100 sio unanunua viatu, wanaanza yani sasa hivi hizi digital means ndizo zinazotumika zaidi. Kwa hivyo hata sisi Zanzibar kuja kwa Airpay inasababisha sasa tunaondokana na level hii ya kuwa tunatumia cash kila tunapotembea. Kutembea na mabunda haina haja, unaweza tu ukawa na simu yako na ukafanya transaction zote. Actually Airpay has really supported Zanzibar to actually be in the next level that we have dreamed for. I would like also to thank the government of India for the unwavering support. The second Indian-based initiative into our country this year, and this is very much encouraging, and I believe that there are more investments to come into our country now that our cooperation have been renewed by our esteemed leaders, our President, Her Excellency Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan, as well as the Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi. Looking forward to further interaction with India and also with Airpay as well, because we have also asked them to look into other ventures for cooperation, and looking forward that we are going to have more interaction with them. And I am confident that the MOUs that have been signed recently will be implemented successfully. And this time, I now declare Airpay Tanzania officially launched. Asante sana.
Makofi tafadhali. Makofi tafadhali kwa Honorable Dr. Saada Mkuya Salum, Minister of State, President's Office, Finance and Planning, Zanzibar, for this event, representing none other than His Excellency President of Zanzibar and Chairman of the Revolutionary Council, Dr. Hussein Ali Mwinyi. My friend from Airpay, I'd like you, there's something special you wanted to give to our guest of honor. Please, karibu sana. We'll hand you over there. You're most welcome. And Airpay Tanzania. Hivi wakati hapo ni mwisho jamani. Hivi sasa ni saa 6 karibia na nusu. Kwa hiyo kuna zoezi fupi tu la upigaji picha. It's a small photo opportunity, just a few. If you just bear with us, and thereafter we shall have coupons that will allow us to move to another area within the hotel and enjoy our afternoon meal. I'd like to request, first of all, naomba hizi picha ziwe cleared. Naomba radhi kidogo to clear meza kidogo, just to have a nice photo of all of you comfortably seated on the main table, on the high table.
Mfumo wa bajeti na matumizi serikalini BAMAS ni mfumo wa kitaifa wa kidijitali ambao unaonyesha fungu zima
As they disconnect the comfort monitor, it's again.
mgawanyo wa mawizara na taasisi katika mpango wa bajeti.
Wakati zoezi zinaendelea, basi naomba mwenye funguo ambaye amepotelewa na funguo yake ya gari, kama anapenda kufanya mazoezi ya viungo, haina shida. Utaikuta polisi wako hapa na brass band hapo.
Miongoni mwa hatua za mfumo huu wa kitaifa wa BAMAS ni exchequer, uingizwaji wa fedha katika mawizara na taasisi, mfano usi, mishahara na fedha za maendeleo.
Wale ambao bado wanajiuliza labda sauti umesikia wapi, ni kweli jina naitwa Evans Bukuku na niko 92.5 mjini FM. Kwa hiyo ukisikiza asubuhi Jumatatu hadi Ijumaa utatusikia kwa sana tu na wenzangu. Sasa basi, kwa heshima taadhima nimkaribishe mawaziri, waheshimiwa mawaziri walioko hapa. I'd like to welcome all of you. Just before that, we'll have the photo of all the guests on the table as you are seated. Our main cameraman, are you ready? Key cameraman.
Yenye malengo na dhamira ya kuleta mageuzi ya kidijitali katika kuendesha uchumi, utekelezaji wa shughuli mbalimbali za wananchi ya kila siku. Hii ndiyo Zanzibar. Zanzibar imeamua kuwa mstari wa mbele katika mabadiliko ya teknolojia ambayo
Naomba tusaidiane hicho kiti ambacho hapo kwa ajili ya mheshimiwa waziri kije kwa spidi
na matumizi serikalini BAMAS
ya 5G hapa. Hiki hapa
ambao unaonyesha fungu zima la bajeti ya serikali pamoja na mgawanyo wa mawizara na taasisi katika mpango wa bajeti. Mfumo huu wa kitaifa umeunganishwa na mifumo yote ya kifedha, ya kibenki na mifumo ya mapato, zana malipo, Airpay na kadhalika. Ndugu zangu, miongoni mwa hatua za mfumo huu wa kitaifa wa BAMAS ni exchequer, uingizwaji wa fedha katika mawizara na taasisi, mfano usi, mishahara na fedha za maendeleo. Hii ndiyo Zanzibar. Hii ndiyo Zanzibar ya kidijitali. Zanzibar iliyoamua kukimbia na sio kutembea, kila kitu
Karibu sana, karibu sana Mheshimiwa Waziri. Honorable Minister of Business and Industrial Development, Omar Said Shaban, karibu sana. Is that the music, please? Thereafter, naomba watajiandaa makatibu wakuu na manaibu katibu wakuu. Naomba mjiandae.